You spend a lot of time doing something for a day that might be remembered as good.
Right, yeah. And two days out of, you know, however many that it takes to plan, 100 or something.
Sure.
Anyway, lloD versus AbsentPage. Why does he go Sheik and not Fox? AbsentPage.
He plays them pretty equally. It's super matchup. He's one of the like Mewtwo King acolytes that's like you should play the character that's the best at the matchup rather than the character you're the best at.
I can see that.
He's just one of those kind of dudes.
AbsentPage, kind of an odd guy if you didn't already know, but he's just good at the game.
Yeah. I like those kind of guys where they're odd in a way that's like not, that doesn't intrude on your life.
Yeah.
And they're just good at the game, so they're still fun to watch and be with.
Yeah,
play with.
Exactly. I don't think he's odd in the way that he's asking Scar's dad to buy him chicken nuggets, but but you know.
We can't all be perfect.
So they go to Dreamland, and lloD. So did he? Let me see. Did he play someone after he lost to HBox?
Yes.
It was.
He beat. Oh no, he just is down here.
Yeah, I figured.
Never
so
mind.
Winners is huge. You actually get to play or you have to play a lot less when you come from Winners. So he lost to HBox, and here he is now. Probably a better, honestly easier
matchup.
Time.
Yeah, and that matchup actually went exactly like I can't remember who said it at breakfast this morning. They were like, "Oh, lloD's gonna take him really close. It's gotta be 3-0 HBox though."
Yeah,
it was really cool.
That was the call out.
It was cool to see that happen.
Yeah,
he had good stuff. I think he definitely proved that Peach is viable in that matchup. Like if you are patient enough and smart enough, you can do it.
You can get 3-0'd.
You can get 3-0'd like anybody else.
He put up a good fight.
Yeah.
But now we got AbsentPage and looking pretty hot.
If you're playing at your peak, you can have the honor of being 3-0'd by the best player in the world.
Right.
Oh, okay.
AbsentPage is playing the keep away. Just I don't know. I can definitely see the shades of Mewtwo King here. Like, look, stay away from me. Get away. I have very long limbs, and you are a princess with a dress that you filled with cement, and that's how we're different.
Yeah. I feel like she probably doesn't like Peach. She probably fakes it when she's Zelda.
Yeah,
but then
right.
When it's Sheik
She's
time.
out with their cool friends at the show.
There's no messing around.
Like that recovery. This is the zone. They're zoning in the zone.
Yeah, this matchup is like the tale of edge guarding flowcharts, right? Both of these characters just kind of keep repeating the same things over and over on each other. So you kind of have to pay attention mostly to the percent and the neutral who gets that first hit. But eventually lloD just reaches that point where it's like, we don't have to edge guard anymore. I literally can kill you from the right side of the stage with a forward throw. Kill throws are like one of my favorite features of the game. I love kill throws.
Why is that?
Because I just think it's funny that the single slap is enough to be as
just
powerful
send
as
them super far.
Visually I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Strategically, sure, they're as good as anything else. They're just in the game. That's the game.
I like when Marth can get like a Fox to 300 or whatever, and then up throw him.
Yeah.
The Hancock.
The Hancock.
Okay, that was pretty solid. lloD, I believe, took like a hot 10 damage or something during that stock, so looking pretty good for him. He can't.
And he even baited out like the attempt to go to ledge and just put a back air there. I don't see a lot of people just do that.
It's hard too when it's not like an insane sort of combo character like Falcon or Fox or Falco against Peach. It's like you really do feel like when you're down, you're down.
Yeah.
That sort of one stock is not a lead thing. It doesn't really feel as.
No. You feel like you're down 2 stocks.
Yeah, it feels really hard. This is yep.
Please don't let the auditors see.
Woo! And it's just interesting because like it's the slog. I know a lot of people who play Marth against Peach are just like I'm down and this.
It's true.
I feel so punished and sad.
And then the Peach turns you. Marth wins. What are you whining about?
Right.
Like, but I have to do these things. I actually think a lot of players though you only like 1 or 2 of your matchups. Like a lot of Marth players only like the Fox Falco matchup. A lot of Peach players are the same way. It's like, are you really like a fan of your character? Or do you just like playing that matchup?
I think that's what a lot of people end up coming to terms with, like Peach mains, Marth mains even. Like they want to play the fun one, and you gotta kind of love the other parts of the game too if you want to get far. That's gonna do it. He actually brought it pretty close at the end there with the quick stock. Well, it wasn't quick, but took the last stock.
It was one of those close ones. We were talking about this earlier. It was close but comfortable. Like, he wasn't worried.
Who does lloD look like, dude? It's like an actor or something. It's killing me.
You know,
every day it eats at my soul.
We had a skip plan about this. He looks like a lot of people.
Does he?
I think so.
I think it looks like one person that I do not know. Wave dash in, wait for the spot dodge.
I think he, like, in general, smashers who are like well put together, everybody tends to be like, oh, they look like this person, because they aren't expecting them to look like
They're just expecting them to look like weirdos with Triforce backpacks.
Yeah.
I like AbsentPage's movement a lot now, and he seems to be sort of catching on to what lloD's been doing, so probably the mix-ups are going to start to change. Slaps are right in the kneecaps.
Yeah, this is good from AbsentPage. I mean, like, it's just kind of the game, right? They have to... Yeah, it's what we talked about in that first game, where whoever gets that first stock, it feels a little bit more comfortable. They get to play a little more freely in the opponent's zone, but when you fall behind, you set yourself up to be just edge guarded over and over and over, like we see right here.
Yeah.
Like, this would be horrible if he was coming from behind. There it is.
What is lloD MIM ranked? I forget.
I think he's top 30.
Top 30,
and
yeah.
like his seating at this event is even higher. He has had an excellent like past 6 months.
That's cool.
Yeah. I remember seeing him at Evo. I sat down to play friendlies after most of the tournament had ended. And I was just getting bodied by this Peach, and I'm kind of washed, but I was like, I didn't think I was this washed. And then I turned to him, I was like, I'm Jack, I'm going to go now. Like, what's your name again? And he's like,
you introduce yourself when you leave, like, look, I'm leaving. I'm Jack. I hate myself.
Yeah. I mean, that's the brand, right?
No, yeah.
And he's like, I'm lloD. And I'm like, you just got 17th at this tournament, didn't you? He's like, yeah. I was like,
made you feel a little bit better.
All right.
Yeah, everyone kind of holds on to that.
You got to take what you can, dude.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that was Cal.
It's a scary world out there.
I get it. Gets the lucky tech. Or
whatever it
to
takes
get there to that platform. Definitely got it fair. Still gets slapped in the face.
This is so much closer than the first game.
Yeah, it is. After they just kind of putting it all together. I don't think Dreamland also is helping him. The space was definitely more for lloD in that stage than it is right now. Ooh, dangerous. She's brushes the needles off with her cement dress.
Yeah, and I like that he did that forward air twice from the edge. Like, usually that's the scrub Sheik option, right? You just do the fair on edge, and he just does fair from edge, but then doesn't go forward, and so he doesn't have any opportunity to be punished by down smash or something stupid.
Wait, so like that.
2 of them.
So you go for it here. It's so, like, God, it is so hard to hit Peach coming down from the umbrella.
And yet, you know what? It's like, when I first came into Melee, my experience with this matchup was mostly Armada just demolishing Sheiks, demolishing Mewtwo King, just looking so amazing. And it wasn't really till Smash and Splash last year when Shrooms beat Armada that I was like, wait a minute. Like, the Armada is really good at this, but Sheik definitely feels better.
Exactly. Like, same thing at Big House. Club did it, and we were all like,
yeah.
Whoa!
Wait a minute.
It changes the way you think about the world.
Yeah.
Well, I like that needle. That was a cool mix-up with the needle charge, but lloD was just ready with the duck under slap.
Big slap in it.
Nice. We say Sheik's fair is the slap, which it is, but like Peach's jab really is like a
forward throw.
Like two people in a bar. Like, what did you say?
Peach's slap is more personal.
Definitely.
Like Sheik's fair is like this is my
Mario
attack.
Like Mario been stepping out.
Yeah. And I need to talk to some females.
Or she needs to talk to Mario. How
she
dare
needs to talk
you?
to Mario.
Slap.
Oh damn.
But lloD takes that. Or sorry, I was just lost in that sauce. It is 1-1.
Sometimes you get lost.
We will go to the octagon.
Oh my God, you said that the other day and I had no idea. I thought it was just like...
Yeah, that's the shape of it.
Yeah.
There's 8 sides.
Nice.
On the ground.
I was pretty good in 2nd grade, but I've lost some of it over the years.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Throw me the test, baby. I'll get past that one. Get a hot 90 on it.
Dude, I remember coming home crying in 2nd grade after a math test that I got 2 wrong on. It was rough times.
Yeah, did good.
You aren't used to...
AbsentPage took an insane fair and just DI'd hard out and died pretty early for it, and that's like, that sucks for him. He's gonna feel behind for a long time, especially on this stage.
Absolutely.
Turnips become a lot bigger on this stage because he doesn't have platforms to play around with.
Oh.
He's gonna get bonked like that a couple times.
A little bit of the wood block.
Not to talk about the other set, but like lloD did this insane like up turnip, like straight up throw, and then like it came down and HBox was like trapped between the turnip and him, and then he read a roll with a nair. So it was just the way he uses turnips is so sick.
I honestly think lloD is one of the more like all-around intelligent people playing the game right now. I don't know if you've read his guide on improvement.
Oh, he has one too?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the new like mixtape.
Yeah.
Of Melee.
I'm down with it.
No, it's cool. And he's Rishi's brother, right?
Yeah.
So
they're both writers.
They're from the same like stock of like being good at the game and also like
articulate.
Yeah.
And not crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he called it like the golden path or something. And basically the idea was that some people try to get good by kind of using shortcuts and not actually learning the game, and that will eventually stop you. And so it's better to take slow games and to reverse your path and fix the mistakes than to just be chasing the wins, because eventually they'll come.
lloD looking like he does catch gains as well, just by his body type, you know? I feel like he's got a really strong bench and a really strong squat. Those red pants really showing what he may be able to do. But he's up 3 stocks against AbsentPage Sheik right now.
Strong boy.
AbsentPage's Fox it does work.
It's good.
So I mean, have you ever seen him pull out the Fox for the Peach matchup?
No.
Really?
He's
he
like
just
Me
doesn't
Too
even
King.
do it.
He's like Me Too King. He thinks this is better.
That's
and
so
he won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if he'll change after maybe being down 2-0. I haven't seen him in that situation before. This is a different kind of Peach. I think lloD is right now like pretty clearly the second best Peach behind Armada.
He had something started right there, but loses the sequence and breakdance to escape.
Right.
Oh! Pulled back a little too hard on that fair, but I think it was the right play, and it's unfortunate he's just not hitting the follow-ups he really needs.
He's looking for his way back in. Nothing going though. It's lloD 2-1.
So I think like so I was playing pools yesterday, and AbsentPage was in the pool next to me, and he gets called, and this guy's like, "Hey, you play AbsentPage to someone else." He's like, "Okay, oh, he's coming, he's right here." AbsentPage looks at both of them and just keeps walking. And the guy's like, "Oh."
Was he just?
He's just kind of lost in his own.
In his own sauce.
In his own sauce, even though this is the sauce that he must be, applying to. But like that was like the first thing I ever saw from him in real life. I'm like, oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like we're so quick to categorize Melee players. Like there's 5 kinds of us.
Yeah, I think in Mad Men they're like, done. By this age, you've met all the people you're ever going to meet.
Yeah.
I think we've met all the Melee players we're ever going
that's
to
right.
meet,
Where there's no new kind of, like, this is a new kind of Melee. Nah,
it
probably
fits into these 5 core concepts. lloD takes another stock to start off, and it's like, looking a little better again for AbsentPage. I feel like he starts strong, but maybe his adaptation game just isn't there as serious as it is against lloD, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the difference between a 74 and a 20 whatever,
Yeah. I like the platform movement though to get the fairs out. That's exactly what Plup did against Armada a lot. You have to kind of, it's almost a Yoshi like AMSA-like mentality of the platforms become part of your dash dance. Oh, Jesus.
Ow. Why you do this?
It's a push. Based on the novel by Sapphire.
Ooh, I like that a lot, and I like the recovery even better. But this might be it.
Nice. And that was a cool decision where he could have gone down for the down smash, but he chose for the reverse neutral air instead.
Yeah, at a certain point, you're just like, they're going to DI it correctly. Let me just
They might get a double bounce.
Rinse and repeat. Okay.
Cool. This is a long sequence.
Again. Okay. Dude, it's honestly, his recovery has been, he's mixing it up super well, and he's still alive for it. And that's the real prize here.
Yeah, and I mean, we talk about that all the time, right, on commentary, that it's like, so many players just kind of give up or they do the lazy option. It's like eventually the other guy might mess up, and you get that one opportunity.
It's like when Peach is edge guarding a spacey with down air, like just on.
They keep trying.
Yeah, and you SDI down and you Firefox or Firebird back up, and you're just like, all you hope for is that they mess it up. You have to, right?
It's a Sisyphean task, but
there is some hope. Sometimes the rock doesn't break.
Yeah, sometimes
it
happens.
And you see what it's like on the top, and then Hades just slaps you and says no. Okay, reverse that. What a cute little needle! Oh, he gets parasailed.
He's a cute one. Yeah, we haven't seen much of that from AbsentPage. I feel like it's just been kind of by the books.
Easy grab ledge here.
Cool.
Okay, Needle better kill off this, because I'm pretty sure if he grabbed ledge, that would have been the edge guard.
Oh, wow, that attack, but it's still enough. I feel like Needles separates Sheiks into tiers pretty effectively, like the way you use Needles.
Yeah, a lot of
are fast.
like a lot of them just like to play the platform game. Like
Uh-huh.
I feel like the level 1 is when you realize Sheik's grab is good, and
Okay.
you just sit on the side platform and 45-degree needle in the grab.
Yep.
And then the level 2 is just like doing other stuff with it.
Yep.
You know, not besides edge guarding.
Kind of throwing it into the neutral, mixing things up.
Goes all the way far, and it's far enough. Totally just,
Yeah.
she tried to Johnny Tsunami her way over to Sheik and just wasn't fast enough.
Makes it to the edge.
Dude, his recoveries are crazy. How's he keep
Yeah.
getting back?
This is another reason maybe why AbsentPage likes Sheik in the matchup is when Fox is off stage versus Peach, he's dead way more often than what he's been getting out of Sheik.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think so, but
Yeah.
also, like Leffen was saying the other night when we were talking to him, me and
Nice.
Miles, was that he said Sheik's recovery is better based on the numbers that, like, Sheik just can't get gimped at, like,
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
And he wasn't saying it's better in the fact that, like, mechanically, but in the fact that Sheik as a character helps the recovery get better. Comes down and just cracks her right in the face.
Oh, but doesn't actually turn into a stock yet.
Whew. I like that to get out. He's staying pretty patient, AbsentPages, and that's definitely...
Yeah, that's a lot of respect for lloD, I think.
He hasn't lost the goal in mind, you know what I mean?
These drop down fairs, he's turning into Plup, little baby Plup.
Little baby, little plup.
Baby Armada. There it is, the 45 degrees.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
SDI is good finally at the end, but...
Is this a gimp?
No.
No,
Woo!
you can't do it. You can't gimp him.
Yeah. So Leffen, proven correct.
57% and no
You
gimp.
saw it here.
Yeah, that's right. Who knew?
Also, but you have to wonder would Armada have gotten that gimp. Who knows? Okay.
I don't know. It's his birthday. He doesn't come to full build.
What an interesting
Oh,
nair.
dot
That
eye.
might kill him for it.
That is desperately depressing.
No, he's won! Oh my god.
All right,
Run-up dash
AbsentPage.
attacks. Man, run-up grab would have been something.
All right, this is the tournament.
Oh, I can't believe this. Dude, if he wins this game based on that, that's
This
insane.
is the tournament. He's been given a second chance.
Finally gets away with that nair.
He made
Okay.
a deal with the devil.
Supermodel eggs. Monkey's paw.
Oh, another supermodel. Oh, up in the air.
That's it. Oh my god. I can't believe
AbsentPage.
It looked
and look
over.
at his head. He bowed. He is thanking somebody.
That is insane.
Even if it's his own ego, even if it's his own belief in himself, you gotta thank somebody for that.
He gets to go to game 5 on the back of just a little bit of stage and a pocket full of dreams.
And a pocket full of dreams. We'll see if lloD has a pocket full of sand to throw at him, and if not, yeah, we're gonna. All right, game 5, AbsentPage and lloD are one of our. I think.
Now they're just throwing
is
their
hype.
projectiles. They started off zoning hard, like,
Yeah.
all right, let us play real melee.
All right, yeah,
Like
we were
warriors.
messing before.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Like, it happens all the time in game 5s. You pull out all the stops. There's no tricks left.
Look at these
Only
turnips are
illusions.
wild. I feel like obviously FOD was not a good turnip stage, but
Yeah.
Battlefield, I don't feel like the turnips were really as heavy, but I feel like this is the game in which
Yeah.
lloD might feel a little bit more safe for doing it.
I agree with that. But I think last game, like, AbsentPage added so much platform movement to his game. Like the first couple games, it was like it felt very much like lloD was in control. It was the comfortable win.
Yeah.
But AbsentPage added these like more modern tools to his kit, and it's felt very, very, very close.
Yeah, for sure.
lloD is better at the lockdown off stage, but he's not necessarily better at actually like finishing those off stage edge guards. Because like you've been saying, it's like AbsentPage's recoveries are outstanding.
Both times I feel like those up airs should have killed from both characters. This should be the kill right here. Okay.
Oh, down into
We
the
got
platform
tricks.
we go. We got it.
Ooh,
We
nice.
got it.
Just waited. I like that a lot. And lloD picked this obviously because like here, so he's gonna pull a lot of turnips here.
Yeah.
It's like a safer idea, but he dies quicker, you know, and that's kind of rough for the grabby character like Sheik.
I love the standing at the top of the mountain. I hate it when they go to the left of the mountain. You don't actually
Look
need to
at
run away
the
that far.
fireworks. She's so stoic. I'm a ninja.
Why does she
First
like
stitch.
look like that? Is that the capture card? You can see like the frames interpoling.
The interlacing.
Yeah, the interlacing.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, got a
It
little bit of
looks
that
kinda
interlace.
cool. It looks like
Looks like she's like invisible slightly, but we can see her.
yeah.
So
It's like
in the-
she's a hologram.
Yeah, one of those games where they have to let you know that it's fake.
Finally catches the up air.
That's the Z drop. Get that 10% efficiency.
There's a shitpost in Colorado Melee that identified which shoes Peach is probably wearing. And it's one of my favorite posts of all time. I have it saved somewhere. But they're like some $200 pumps from like, I don't know, some brand. Ooh, I like that F tilt. Into the two fairs.
The pump's way off stage right now.
Oh my god.
What if she invested in some flats?
What if? Imagine a world.
Peach more flats?
No, that combo hit something. But yeah, that'd be messed up too. I feel like her move speed doing half damage on the legs.
But then she'd get more move speed. That's Daisy. There we go. We saw how to design the character.
Daisy just moves flats. Yeah. That's her difference.
Yeah, that's how we should design. Post and charge a smash for Switch.
She's like the Lucina of Peach.
Yeah. Well, to come with the Sakurai, you're doing a great job. Brawl, outstanding. Smash 4, an achievement. I want you to add Daisy with flats in this next game, and we're even.
He says no.
He doesn't speak English.
2-2.
2-2. Game 5.
Now he's hanging on the cliff. lloD's getting there. He's like, you know, I don't want to play the turnip game anymore.
Yeah, he's going down the cliff.
RNG is on his favor. Like, he's pulled a lot of turnips. Like, you have to assume that, I mean, that's not actually how it works, but gambler's fallacy, let's run it.
Well, you got to keep rolling the dice, right? That's the only way to get your 20.
It's like he's given up on the idea of a stitch, but even then, it's like if he knows it's coming, it's pretty hard to make it connect.
And a lot of times people are ready to brawl as long as you both agree to be on the right side of the stage. It's when one guy camps out by the cliff that you're like, nah.
Yeah. Ooh, didn't get the down smash out, but you heard her start to go.
Yeah, and the platform dropping to 2 fairs, and this is still AbsentPage in control.
Ooh. Double fair, needle.
Oh, off he does it.
That's insane. He just, okay.
That's
a flub.
It's okay. Look at that turnaround. He
just doesn't grab ledge. Like, again, she can't make it if he grabs ledge.
Is he scared of the umbrella?
You just press R or L.
It's tough. The timing can be tough. It's like Mario stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just really, really long.
Okay, spacing pretty good.
Nice. Jesus, AbsentPage's movement has been really good.
Dude, he keeps air dodging out. I wonder if that's a percent thing or he's just slow off the coming off the throw.
Coming into this tournament, I was really hype on lloD. I thought he was a dark horse for the summit slot, but AbsentPage has looked like the better player for the better part of 2 games now.
Dude, where is he from?
Minnesota.
Okay.
And he all of Minnesota hires like a charter bus to go to Big House every year. He's always traveling to the Midwest events.
That's sick.
He's a grinder. I think he agrees with a lot on the idea of the golden pathway, the virtuous circle, where you have to play the game right.
Interesting. Whew, that looked like a 2006 get back to ledge. All right. And then he gets a little punished for it.
We're at last stock, my friend.
Last stock. This is game 5. This is very exciting.
This is game 5
for the world.
lloD immediately opens it up, but we know that there's no gimp coming. The law of Leffen.
Dude, he totally read what he was going for with the needle, decides to dash tech under.
Yeah. lloD just won 3 neutral interactions in a row, but he's got the turnip. He does nothing with it.
Slapped again. I feel like lloD's in control right now, and I don't know, man.
He keeps pushing him to the left side of the stage.
He's got stage control. He's just bowling him out, moves. Oh boy.
And he keeps drawing so many turnips. He's like, okay, it's time to not mess around. If I'm away. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He keeps using these nairs in these weird clutch spots, and they end up working. Finally gets the grab.
There's the first slap. He's got him off stage. He just needs to finish off the edge guard. A simple slap will do it. That's the fair and the win to AbsentPage.
God. What a tournament.
He did it.
Holy moly.
Who was expecting that?
That's insane. Super well played.
AbsentPage now versus Rick. Rick has beaten AbsentPage. AbsentPage has beaten Rick, I believe. It's like...
That's insane.
That's insane. This is like some of those deep runs.
lloD's out.
lloD's out. After taking Hungry Box, he got 3-0'd, but taking him close.
It was a close 3-0.
It was a close 3-0.